Really quick, I forgot to mention this. Do you know what an instant slide is?
I think it's when you have your gun out, you unholster it and then slide it.
Okay, so yeah, you totally butchered that. So we'll definitely teach you this so that you can be moving around a little bit better. So everyone knows when your gun is in your hand, you run a little bit slower compared to when your gun is put away, right? You get that movement speed boost. Awesome. So right away, like something that you just need to be doing, if your goal is to move that gun goes down, like I don't give a shit. Like holster your gun, go from A to B quicker. It's boom, bada bing, bada boom. Instantly, you're a better player. Now, not only do you just run faster, but if your gun's in your hand and you want to slide, you have to take a minimum of 1, 2, 3 steps. If you go shorter than that, 1, 2, you got a dead slide. You're moving slow, you're not sliding, you're fucked, you're stuck in the open, you're dead. But if you holster your gun, you run fast and 1 step slide. So this instantly gives you the ability to start pushing off of cover way more aggressive. Watch this. So I'm fighting you on cover. Shoot. 1, 2, 3. Versus, check this out. I holster my gun in cover. Right? That's a massive visual difference. So this is what yeah, so you already have an issue. This is going to simplify it and make it super easy to understand and start implementing. Look at that, holster your gun. Look at that white dot in the center of your screen. You're on controller, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want you to hit your swap weapon input and tell me how long does it take for that dot to change from a dot, a holster crosshair to a weapon crosshair. How long?
The moment my gun's put away.
Well, how long roughly does it take for that crosshair, that dot to change from the time you input?
Half a second.
Yeah, spot on. So it takes roughly half of a second for your weapon to transition. Now, depending on the gun you're using, an LMG versus a pistol, it could be longer or it could be shorter. But roughly, yeah, it takes half of a second to transition. Keyword, transition. So here's the thing. If my gun's in my hand and I holster, it takes half of a second before I can start moving fast. And if my gun's put away and I hit swap weapon, it takes half of a second before I start moving slow again. So with this in mind, this is what we're going to do. We're going to shoot, holster, wait half of a second, and then when I hit swap weapon, I have half of a second where I can input an instant slide because the game still is treating my body like it's moving fast. So what it looks like slow paced is this. I'm going to peek, holster, pause half second, swap, step, crouch, jump. So I'm going to shoot, holster half second, swap, that starts the half second countdown, and within that half second, step, crouch, jump. Full speed, it looks like this. Shoot, holster, push.
So shoot, holster, no.
You see, you didn't wait that half second, so you try to do everything at once. Your body hadn't transitioned yet. So you need to practice shoot, holster in, wait a half second. Don't be afraid to wait. It's just half second. And then from there, swap, step, crouch.
Swap, step, crouch. All right, so shoot,
Holster,
wait,
swap, step, crouch.
step, crouch.
Just like that. Yeah.
Gotcha. Shoot, half second, swap. Okay. Shoot, holster. Okay. Holster, swap, wait. Okay. Shoot, holster. I feel like I'm still doing it wrong.
That's you? Here, let me come over and see. Go ahead.
Shoot, holster.
No, that's it. That's spot on, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So the only thing that you can maybe do here is when you hit that slide jump, you play on toggle or hold the crouch.
Hold.
So the only thing you can do better here is just when you're in the air, keep holding your crouch so that you keep that slide and you can be shooting as you're moving up. Keep that momentum. So you're basically shoot, holster, move up. You can keep that momentum pushing forward. That's basically you keeping pressure on that corner.
Shoot, holster.
So if you're finding that you're getting stuck on the corner, which you are, what we're going to do is this. So here's a cool concept. You can sprint moving forward. You can't sprint moving sideways or backwards, but you can sprint moving on a 45-degree forward. So if I'm on a piece of cover, what I'm going to do, if I try to slide forward, I'm going to run into the wall. I don't want to slide moving away from my target and then look at him. Or I don't want to run around the corner and then turn and slide forwards. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a step back off the wall and I'm going to slide, or I'm going to sprint on a 45-degree. That's going to help me slide outward. So what it looks like, if you want to stand right here, what it looks like on a piece of cover like this, I'm going to peek, holster, and I hook around the corner and I air strafe my body back around. So your stick is basically, your left stick is basically going to go 45, straight 45.
55, straight. Okay. Okay.
And now what's happening is you're always looking forward. So my crosshair is, let's just say I'm fighting this piece of cover here, right? I'm always looking at my target. So if he peeks me, it's really easy to go, oh shit, he's looking at me, holster my gun, turn around, and instant slide back.
Got it.
All right.